What's going on, everyone? Welcome to our live for the month of July. Um, Thank you all for joining us. We are trying a bit of a new platform here today, so you'll see some new changes, but hopefully everything is okay. Let me know in the um, let me know in the comment section if you can see and hear me before we get started. We are actually live as usual on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Can you mute for a second? Okay, so seems like things are working. Yes, can see and hear you. All is good. A little muffled. Okay, let me move the mic a little bit closer. See if that helps. Okay, can hear you. All right, great. Okay, a little muffled. All right, so seems to be working fine. So yeah, we're trying a little bit of a new software here today, so we can better show some of your comments as they come in. You guys will kind of get to see that as we go through the live stream. But thank you all for joining us. Whether you're joining us from YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, thank you so much for joining. And there's a couple of things I want to just mention before we get started. Today, we'll be talking about three reasons why you should do your own digitizing. That's kind of the topic that we focus on today. But before we get started and jumping into that, obviously, there's still some people trickling in. I just wanted to kind of go over some promotions that we have going on for the Independence Day sale. I know that July 4th just recently passed, but we are running a pretty active promotion in all of our products. Actually, one of the biggest promotions that we're running from this year because we've actually slashed a lot of the prices on a lot of our machinery. So if you're looking to kind of get started or expand your apparel decoration business, this will be a really good opportunity to do so. But one thing I wanted to mention, starting off with the embroidery sale that we have going on, we do have payments as low as 120 a month with 0% financing. We have free shipping up to $1,500, depending on the type of machine that you get. And so the larger machine you get, the more savings you'll receive from that purchase. In addition to that, you also get a free upgrade for the Chroma digitizing software, up to $1,400 in value on select machinery. So if you purchase at least a commercial single head machine, you get a free upgrade to Chroma Plus, which is the second tier of Chroma. And then if you purchase a multi-head embroidery machine, you can get an upgrade to Chroma Lux, which is the highest tier um, of the Chroma digitizing software that we have. Okay, so that's on the embroidery side. For the Luminaries 200 white toner transfer printer, we do have a some packages there, over there as well. So as you can see, going back to the embroidery, if you haven't noticed, 120 a month, we've actually dropped a variety of prices across all of our embroidery machines, starting from the single heads, some of the multi head prices got adjusted as well. Um, Kind of our biggest sale of the year so far. So if you're looking to take advantage, make sure you contact us and get in touch. The sale does end this Friday, so you only got a couple of more days left before that goes away. So not only are the monthly payments lower, overall prices because lower prices. flashed. That's why the monthly payment is lower as well. All right, and for the white toner transfer printers, the Luminaris 200 white toner transfer printer, we have some packages on sale as well. Payments as low as $99 per month, so under $100 to get started with the white toner transfer printers, and you also get 0% financing on that and free shipping up to $800 in value as well. All right, we have two different packages for the white toner transfer printers. Uh, okay, so for the white toner transfer printer bundles, we have two bundles: the essentials bundle and the more premium bundle. The difference between those is you get a better heat press in the premium bundle. You get extended warranty as well, so you get a better peace of mind, and you get some extra supplies in there as well. But the essentials bundle start at $99 per month, so just under $100. It came down from I think it was around like $120 per month. And then for the premium bundle, only 115 per month with 0% financing plus free shipping. So all of these are 60 months terms, and you can get into it for only under $100, or for $16 more per month, you can get into a premium bundle with warranty, live training instead of a pre-recorded training, as well as some extra supplies. So well worth the extra couple of $100. I think it's about a there's that like a $900 difference between the two packages. All right. For white toner transfer printers, you can kind of transfer them onto a variety of substrates like cotton, polyester, different soft substrates, and we have hard surface paper for you to transfer designs onto hard surfaces like metal, wood, ceramic, and things of that nature. So you can do mugs and tumblers, and expand your offerings to your customers. Okay, so that's on the printing side, and then for the DTF printer, the Revel 2402 DTF printer that Ricoma offers, we're also having a sale on that. Pricing has also changed quite a bit on the DTF printer as well. I believe at least a couple of $1,000s of difference. So if you're looking to take advantage of that sale, we have 0% financing as well, plus a small down payment, and you get everything you need to get started with DTF printing. You get the rolls of DTF transfer film, plus all the all the inks, all the supplies, and you get training as well, so that you can feel comfortable with the machine and get it set up to be able to take on the first job that you get. Okay, you also get the adhesive powder, all the purifier. You get everything you need in that package to get started. That package is just under $25,000. So with 0% financing, you can finance up to $20,000 with the 0% financing, and then put about $5,000 down if you get fully qualified for the 0% financing at 20,000. Okay, and that is much more conducive for large scale production, especially with uh, if you're printing in volume, and then cut up these films and be able to transfer them onto different materials. It's DTF is becoming very popular, and one of the preferred printing methods for shops. So if this is something that you're interested in, make sure to check that out. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to mention is, for some of you that have been following us probably have already known that we just launched our newest DTG printer, direct to garment printer. So it's called the Ricoma Vision DTG printer, and we have a sale for that as well. We can kind of go through the printer, and there's some key changes and upgrades to this printer that I think you'll find very very interesting. It's kind of a whole new design, a change of design, and then some internal components were also upgraded to increase the stability and consistency of the prints. and it uses cartridges like before, but it has a lot of upgrades that also has Wi-Fi capabilities as well. So some key upgrades to this new printer that now we offer under the Ricoma brand, and we have a pretty enticing package that we've put together, just under $18,000, and you can have 0% financing on that as well. I believe the payments are what was it, 246 per month on the 0% financing, and then again two different bundles: the essentials and the premium bundle. So you can either get the essentials bundle, which comes with a little bit less supplies. If you can scroll up a little bit and see what the bundles include, right? And then for the premium bundle, you also get a pre-treatment machine, which is our own pre-treatment machine that we've created. Also, it's called the Ricoma Sonic Jet pre-treatment machine, and you get that included in the premium bundle. You get an upgraded heat press in the premium bundle as well. You get all the pre-treatment that you need to get started, etc. Just as before, and yeah, if you're, with the essentials bundle, you get only the Wagner spray gun, so you kind of have to do the pre-treatment manually, um, as you see there. But with the upgraded premium bundle, you get the pre-treatment machine included, which is again our own Ricoma Sonic Jet pre-treatment machine that we've just launched as well. So that's included in the premium bundle for you to be able to just load in your shirt to the pre-treatment machine, push the settings, and then it'll spray it by itself into the selected area that you've chosen. So that's going to be super convenient and speed up your production process if you're looking at direct to garment. Okay, and also you get free shipping on that for the duration of the of this launch and the promotion. Okay, um, here's a comment that I just saw come in from Southern Girl on YouTube. And this is a new feature that we've incorporated using this new software for this live stream. You can kind of just pop in these comments towards the bottom so everyone can see. Before we had to like take screenshots of them and then and be able to paste them. So this is much easier. But a comment just came in from Southern Girl. I've been following you guys since I started. You've been tremendous help to issues, and these new printers are enticing. Yeah, definitely for these new printers. Embroidery has always been Ricoma's bread and butter, but I think printing has a huge potential in the market, and especially these newer technologies like direct to garment printing, direct to film printing, that are relatively new compared to embroidery, which has been around for over 100 years. With these computerized embroidery machines, these printers, these digital printing, I think is just still kind of in their growing phases and can be much more prominent in the next 5 to 10 years. And so we're really at the forefront of this of these technology that's ever evolving, and we're excited here at Ricoma to be able to manufacture these technology and create these technologies and solutions for our customers, and be able to kind of offer them at very attractive prices. Okay, so that's for the DTG. We're very excited about that. We um, are excited for this kind of revamp of the DTG printer, and be able to offer that under the Ricoma brand. I think it'll really be consistent with the value of the support and training that Ricoma has to offer, and the consistency of the quality of the equipment that we offer, whether it be embroidery, whether it be on the printing side. Ricoma is really expanding into different areas of embroidery printing and just custom apparel and apparel decoration solutions in general. We're a solutions provider, whether in terms of equipment or software or training and knowledge, to be able to help customers succeed in this business. All right, so that's for the DTG launch. We're pretty excited about that. We just launched that at the beginning of this month, so it's been a couple of weeks since then. As part of our Independence Day sale promotion as well. So you get some heavy discounts on these machines during the launch phase, as part of these promos. Okay. For the last thing that I'll kind of or last couple of things that I'll mention on the promotions. We do have some sales going on our online shop, shop.ricoma.com. We have some sales going on there as well. You get, with heat presses, there's up to 40% off certain heat presses plus free shipping. You also get 10% off of sewing machines and vinyl cutters, and 20% off of any Chroma digitizing software upgrades. Or if you're looking to purchase a new Chroma license, you get 20% off of that as well. Plus, some embroidery accessories are 20% off as well, like the bell hoop, the 8-in-1 device, laser device. Those are all 20% off. If you just go to shop.recommend.com and you go to the sale tab on the top, then that's how you navigate to all the items that are on sale. All right, that will be till this Friday as well. Okay, and then I also saw someone mentioned Deco Summit, also from uh, Southern Girl. I'm dying to go to the summit. That would be a dream, and that's a good segue into what I was going to mention next, which is the Deco Summit flash sale that we have. By show of hands, or just comment down in the comment section, how many of you have already purchased Deco Summit tickets and are attending? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section below if you're attending Deco Summit this year, which is, by the way, from late September, from September 28th to the 30th, here in Miami, Florida. So I see here Janelle Porter have my ticket and attending. Awesome, Janelle. Looking forward to seeing you. Anybody else? I see a couple of other ones. Here's one from Jennifer Hickey on Facebook. My husband and I are going. Awesome. Great to see both of you there. Alexander, I'll be there. I'm excited. And from Amanda, I would love to go, but I haven't gotten the tickets yet. Well, you still have some time, and there's some great discounts, as I was about to mention. For those of you that don't know what Deco Summit is, it is a 3-day educational conference designed to really give apparel decorators kind of the networking experience and hands-on experience to learn from other decorators in the industry, learn from experts in the industry, and really be well versed and kind of take their apparel decoration game to the next level. It's not like a regular trade show where you kind of just walk around and just look at different vendors, although we do have that and have plenty of vendors that will be present at this year's Deco Summit. That's not the main focus of Deco Summit. It is really an educational experience for you to attend seminars, learn about marketing, learn about the business aspect of the apparel decoration industry, learn about different techniques and newer technologies, how to do certain projects, learn from the technicians and the experts that do this day in and day out, learn from other decorators that have grown to where you strive to be, and learn from them, and network with other decorators that are in the industry, and be able to build that connection. And you never know if a business venture or a partnership can stem from that. So definitely, a one of a kind experience, a unique experience for a conference that we put together at here at Ricoma, that really gathers everyone in the apparel decoration industry, and really create one space, one event for all of them to attend that share a common interest. So that's kind of what it's about. I'll kind of we'll kind of run a quick video right now. Just to give you an idea, the video can tell you a lot more about what it's like at Deco Summit from past attendees, and seeing kind of how what people say, what are some of the events that happen during Deco Summit. It is a 3-day event, so it's super immersive and very interactive. Let's cue the video for you guys to get a sense of what Deco Summit is about, and then I'll kind of answer any questions or go through the promotion that we have till the end of this Friday.
For the last 4 years, Deco Summit has been bringing experts and entrepreneurs together from around the globe to inspire creativity, share insights, and establish lasting connections within the custom apparel industry. It's our ultimate goal to empower you and equip you with the tools you need to succeed in a rapidly evolving industry. For that reason, Deco Summit 2023 is where you need to be if you're serious about crushing your goals and taking your custom apparel business to the next level. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned professional, there's always something new to learn or improve upon. Because to succeed, you have to be dedicated to finding ways to move your business forward. This means building strategic partnerships, immersing yourself in a larger community, and staying up to date on what's new and what's working in the custom apparel industry. I'm Henry Ma, CEO of Ricoma, and this fall, we are honored to welcome you back for our 4th annual Deco Summit. This is a 3-day must-attend event for embroiderers, printers, and entrepreneurs who want to master their craft and grow their businesses, all while making connections with like-minded individuals. It's also the best way to get up-to-date information on all the changes happening in the custom apparel industry, from the latest trends driving sales to the advancements in machinery and accessories. Now, you've probably watched YouTube videos, read blogs, or scoured the internet when you wanted to learn a new skill or troubleshoot your machines. But we believe that the best way to master your craft is by learning from the pros and experiencing the equipment yourself. Which is why we're excited to welcome back many of our qualified product specialists and esteemed leaders in the industry to guide you through all of the seminars, hands-on training sessions, and product demos. And speaking of product demos, we're also thrilled to showcase some of our newest products and technologies at this conference for the very first time. So you definitely don't want to miss out on this one-time opportunity. Additionally, experts from across the custom apparel industry will be sharing new insights on a wide variety of topics that you can put into action from the moment you leave Deco Summit. We're so proud of the amazing community of creators we've attracted at Ricoma. And at this year's Deco Summit, you'll have the unique opportunity to network and build relationships with professionals who share the same passions as you do. Known for its top-of-the-line amenities and impressive conference halls, Blue Lagoon is the perfect venue to host multiple training sessions, seminars, Q&A discussions, and much more. It's also conveniently located just 5 miles from the airport via shuttle and a short drive to world-renowned destinations like South Beach and downtown Miami. Our general admission pass gives you access to more classes with 3 days of seminars on embroidery, printing, digitizing, and much more. As a VIP guest, you'll gain entry to the conference's full schedule of seminars, panels, and hands-on training with our machines. No matter which ticket you choose, I can guarantee you that you won't walk out of Deco Summit with just theoretical strategies that have no impact on your skills or your business. Instead, Deco Summit will provide you with time-tested, proven, and actionable tactics that you can apply to your business today, not tomorrow. So if you're ready to get exclusive access to the information and training you've been searching for to succeed in 2023 and beyond, make sure to join us for our 4th annual Deco Summit. My team and I can't wait to see you there.
All right, so that was a quick overview of Deco Summit and some past years footage of attendees and kind of their experience. So hopefully that was able to give you a more in-depth look at how Deco Summit works. What are some of the things that are that we do there? And you have 2 options on how to attend Deco Summit. You have the general admission ticket and the VIP ticket. And I don't know if the video went into too much detail about it, but essentially the difference between these 2 tickets is that the general admission kind of gives you access to almost everything besides the hands-on training classes. The VIP tickets get you access to the hands-on training classes where you kind of sign up for a slot, sign up for a time, and you know exactly what machine you're being trained on. And what most people do is that they choose the machine that they have and then be able to attend that class. So it's more interactive and more tailored to kind of the type of class that you're attending and the type of machine that you have. In those hands-on training classes, you get 2 of those. So you can, feel free to attend one with embroidery, another one with direct-to-garment printing, another, or one with embroidery, one with white toner transfer printing, if you have a white toner transfer printer, and be able to just choose what machines and what kind of track you wanna take and what level of classes. If there's more advanced ones, there's beginner ones, but it's a machine of your choice from the list that we have, and you'll be able to choose that ahead of time, so it's more tailored to you. That's a difference, but obviously there's a price difference in that, and you also get access to the VIP party that we have at the I believe the end of day one. We do have a VIP kind of reception that's VIP only. Okay, but other than that, a general mission, you get access to all the seminars, all the speakers, all the demonstrations, the showroom floor, etc. Just no access to the hands-on training classes. If you're really looking for kind of hands-on training and more of a cozy sort of classroom setting where there's only a couple of people on each machine, um, versus like a classroom style where it's more like an auditorium style learning, then the VIP track will be the way to go. Okay, and that one is the event is from September 28th to the 30th in Miami, Florida, at the Hilton right by the airport. Okay, we also have a room block so that if you are attending, make sure you look out for the email for the room block so you can sign up for discounted rates at that hotel at the venue. So you literally just go right downstairs every day and you can attend Deco Summit. Okay, all right. Let me see here. So um, we do have a flash sale going for Deco Summit. It's going to be from now till the end of the week. And on that flash sale, you get 10% off of any ticket you get on DecoSummit.com. So before ticket prices go up at the end of this month, they're going to go to $8.95 per ticket. Right now, it's $6.95. But with the 10% off, you can save an additional $70. So it becomes 625 if you purchase during the flash sale. The camera. So if you purchase during the flash sale between now and the end of the week, you do get an additional 10% off. All right. So use the code DECO10, DECO10 on DecoSummit.com, and you can get an additional 10% off of the already discounted ticket prices. Okay, and speaking of Deco Summit, for today's giveaway, we'll also be giving away to one lucky winner a Deco Summit general admission ticket. So one lucky winner will get that sent to their email with the QR code and everything for you to claim it. Once you claim your ticket, that's your access to Deco Summit this year. So one lucky winner will get a general admission ticket to Deco Summit, and we'll send you a kind of a special code for you to claim that privately once we determine the winner at the end of this live stream. So definitely stick around for that and see and find out if you're the winner of the Deco Summit ticket there. All right, so that's all I got for the announcements. If you have any questions regarding that, please feel free to chime in on any platform that you're joining so that I can, answer those, bring your comment up to the screen, answer those, others follow along. And jumping right in, and feel free to kind of chime in on it on any of the promotions that we have going on. Any questions about that? I saw some questions about pricing. I'll kind of get to that later when we get to the Q&A. But feel free to start typing in your comments and your questions that you have, and I'll be happy to answer that once we go over today's topic. But today's topic is, as I mentioned in the beginning of this conversation, this live stream, we'll be talking about 3 reasons why you should be doing your own digitizing, and how that's going to benefit you and your apparel decoration business or your embroidery business. And the first thing I wanted to ask, just by kind of show of hands in the comment section, if you currently are doing digitizing in house or you're outsourcing it to someone else. Those of you that are current embroiderers, you're running an active shop. Are you outsourcing your digitizing currently, or are you doing that in house? Via either your staff, or you do the design and you digitize and you do the embroidery. So let me know in the comments. I kind of want to see the breakdown of people right now, whether they are doing embroidery on their own, doing digitizing on their own, or they're outsourcing it. Okay, so you got one here, one from Brian Hickey doing that in house. Another one from Linda Russell. Good to see you again, Linda. Outsource most. Eric Russell, in-house and outsourcing. Amanda, learning digitizing seems to be the biggest obstacle. Okay, we'll kind of talk a little bit about that. There is definitely a learning curve, but there's also benefits to climbing that learning curve and being able to do it yourself, which we'll kind of talk about. Felicia from YouTube says outsourcing. Terry is outsourcing. Tina Johnson outsourcing. Dario Cruz is outsourcing. P. McDonough from YouTube is in-house. Okay, so I'm seeing probably like 30% in-house, and maybe like 70% of you are outsourcing, and then maybe a few of you are doing like a combination of both. But it seems the majority is still outsourcing. Uh, maybe 30%, 3 out of 10, I would say, from the ones that I've scrolled through, um, are um, are doing it in-house. Okay, so you got a couple more comments here that are in-house 90% of the time. Um, and outsource, but adjust in house from 417 Fox on YouTube. So, yeah, so it seems to be quite a bit of a mix. I would say still the majority is outsourcing or outsourcing at least a part of it, and then a small percentage. I wouldn't say small, but less than 50%, maybe 30 to 40% are actually doing it in house. So today we'll talk about 3 reasons why you should be doing your own digitizing. So if you're already doing it in house, great. Maybe these tips are, maybe some of these reasons that I mentioned are part of the reason why you're doing it in house. And then if not, maybe this will kind of spark some ideas as to how you can um, kind of continue to do this in house and justify doing this in house, and what are some of the benefits to be able to continue scaling that part of your digitizing business. And then for those of you that are purely outsourcing, these are some benefits that you probably want to consider to bring this in house. Might not be now, might not be tomorrow, but um, at some point, these are tangible benefits that's going to help you grow your business and help propel your business to the next level, and probably why some of these other guys are already doing it in house. So I'll start off by the first thing, which someone did mention, which is interesting, that one of the biggest benefits of doing digitizing in house is that you can make these small edits and quick edits very easily without having to resend it back to the digitizer. I believe someone mentioned it, especially. Let me see here, especially talking about editing in house. They outsource it, but they edit in house. Oh, I forgot. Actually, it's right on the screen right here. Outsource, but adjust in house. So you would outsource most of your designs, but then you adjust some of those designs in house. From 417 Fox here, that this on YouTube. Um, this is super helpful, right? Because it gives you the control of being able to make these quick edits without waiting for another 24-hour turnaround time from the digitizer. And on top of that, making these quick edits and knowing how to digitize in-house, the other added benefit to this is that you become a much better embroiderer. Because digitizing is like half the battle within embroidery. It's kind of like garbage in, garbage out. If you have a bad and poorly designed, poorly digitized logo put into the machine, it's not going to give you good results when you embroider it. So knowing what to look for, knowing what the issue is with the design, with the digitizing, and being able to make those quick edits makes you also very well aware of what the issues are, and makes you a better embroiderer overall, because you're also honing your embroidery skills when you're learning how to digitize. That's super helpful, and something that I think all embroiderers, even if you're outsourcing it, you should probably know some level of digitizing, basic digitizing, on your own, so that you can spot errors from digitizers if you're outsourcing it. And like 417 Fox mentions, can do a lot of these adjustments on the fly in house, right? Plus, if you have a very simple request from a customer, maybe just doing their name, maybe a monogram, you can easily crank that out and 5-10 minutes if you know how to digitize internally, within your own capabilities without having to send that out to someone else. If you do that internally, is it just gives you much better flexibility and control. And you just why spend 10, 20, 30 bucks just for a simple monogram when you can just do that by yourself with your own digitizing software, right? Or with the Chroma digitizing software that we offer here at Ricoma, right? So that's kind of a huge benefit of making these quick edits and being able to be a better embroiderer overall. So that's first and foremost. Second, I kind of already touched upon this. But it gives you much more control over the entire process and can probably speed up your turnaround time. As you know, if you're depending on someone else from the outsourcing, you are going to have to be at their mercy on their workload, their response time. And sure, you might be able to vet the digitizer by trying them out, see how they respond. And many of them could be very good, but if they are sick, if they're busy with something else, you just simply don't have control over when that could be, and then they can put your order as lower priority, put that and set that aside, and you might be in a bind if you don't know how to digitize. You might not be able to fulfill that order for your customer on time. And then what does the customer do? Well, they come back to you because they paid the money to you, they ordered it through you, and they will complain about turnaround time or not being able to get their order on time. Maybe it's for an event that they need to attend, etc. And so if you're held up by the digitizer's end, you might be at a bind in which you're not able to fulfill an order on time because of a third party reason. And you just never want to be in that situation. So that's why even if you don't purely outsource or purely do all of your digitizing in house, it might be helpful to know some basic digitizing so that when that happens, you can make these simple edits and be able to make a simple design and digitize that on your own, have more control over the entire process, have more control over the turnaround time. And if you can crank these out in sometimes these small logos just take 5-10 minutes to actually digitize. But if you send it to someone, by the time they see it, they actually take 10 minutes to design it, they send it back to you, then you take a look at it, make any edits. By the time that happens, it could be 48 to 72 hours in when you can get that done in 5 to 10 minutes, right? So it's just a trade-off of kind of having the control. But of course, there is a learning curve, as someone mentioned. Learning digitizing is going to be a kind of challenging part. I wouldn't say that it's impossible, but it's definitely a skill that is acquired. You're not just going to be born with it. You're going to have to put in the time to practice, to know what the buttons do, what are the best practices, density, and all of these different settings. What's best to use? What type of stitch to use? Is it going to be satin or a run stitch, a fill stitch? Kind of learn all these nuances and technicalities with regards to digitizing, right? But if you're outsourcing it, someone else spent the time to learn that, and therefore they're making revenue off of that, right? But if you take the time to actually learn it, it's not difficult. It's with like any other piece of software. There is a learning curve. You have to get used to it. But we have plenty of resources to teach you how to use it. If you have Chroma digitizing software, we have weekly seminars and webinars online through your customer portal that you can attend. And plenty of people, I think over 100 people attend every single week on our Chroma webinars just to learn different, how to do different things, right? Starting from the simple stuff to the more complex stuff to how to digitize for like 3D puff, etc. And we kind of walk you through a project and you follow along and you learn. And so it's just like any other design software, you have to learn it. But with that, you are able to provide faster turnaround times. And I think more importantly, just having more control internally on your schedule and on the turnaround times for the customer. Um, that's definitely one major reason why you should consider doing your own digitizing. All right. And so, with that, the last thing that I'll mention, which is probably the most important and most compelling reason on why you should consider your own digitizing, is that with doing your digitizing on your own, you open up another source of revenue. Besides just doing the embroidery and offering the embroidery services, if you actually offer design services, you can actually be able to charge for that, right? If you have a logo and I have to digitize it, you are charging that digitizing fee, and instead of paying someone else 20, 30 bucks, you can be able to charge 30, 40, $50 for design for digitizing fee, right? And if someone places a large enough order with you, you can waive that. You can use that as a tool to incentivize someone to order more. But having that instead of being a cost, but instead of being a revenue, a source of income to your business is going to be super helpful, right? And we saw this a lot during the pandemic, and this played out, very much in these people's favor when they know how to digitize. In that during the pandemic, if you're not able to meet clients in person, but you can still do digitizing services. You can still do design services without having to meet in person. And so a lot of the customers really thrived during that time, being able to offer design services to their customers and being able to, make extra income from digitizing that they would not otherwise have if they simply outsourced it. It would be a cost on their business rather than a revenue. So this is just another value add to your clients, to your prospects, that you can do digitizing in house and be able to kind of offer kind of an all-in-one service to your customer, right? Be able to do everything. This is similar to being able to have embroidery and printing under one roof. Then you're able to offer all these variety of different services without them having to go elsewhere. And having digitizing is just another aspect of being able to do that in house and be able to offer that to your customer and having that control and like I said, could bring in thousands of dollars of revenue just on design and digitizing services that you otherwise might be a cost to you every single month. Not only are you not getting that money in, but you're probably spending hundreds or thousands of dollars every month to pay someone else to do that, right? Whether you do that on your own, like you are actually sitting there and digitizing, or you hire staff and train them on how to digitize, it's going to be a revenue center instead of a cost center for you for your business, and that just gives you more flexibility. That gives you something that competitors don't have. And if someone comes to you and says, "Hey, I'm looking, I have a logo, I need it digitized, and I need it embroidered," even though if you outsource it, that's completely fine. If you're just starting out and outsourcing it, they don't know that you're outsourcing it, but you just kind of lose that flexibility and control. The rule of thumb that I typically give people with regards to digitizing, whether you do it in house or outsource, is when you're starting out and just you're brand new to embroidery, probably the best bet is to outsource it. The reason being, if you are just starting out in embroidery, you probably have a lot to learn just on the embroidery side, and so you don't want to overburden yourself and overstretch yourself on learning digitizing at the same time as well, because there's plenty of stuff you probably should learn and be able to be well versed at and learn the best practices on just doing the embroidery, so you can pump out high quality and consistent orders in a reasonable turnaround time. And then that's when you can outsource. But then by the time you actually learn how to do it, and you are scaling your business, then probably you can consider adding digitizing as part of your offerings to be able to kind of gain additional revenue as you scale. So that's kind of what I usually tell people. You kind of have to just pick your priorities given limited time when you're starting out in embroidery, because you need to still kind of go there and do business development, get acquire new customers, learn how to embroider. If you're a one person shop, do everything. So adding digitizing on top of that might not be the best use of your time in the beginning, but as you scale, it's definitely a revenue maker if you know how to do it and you're able to offer those to your customers. I've actually heard from some clients that for like a small name text, they can charge upwards of like $50 to $60 on just small name text. That you can literally just type out in your digitizing software and get that done in a couple of minutes, right? So imagine the ROI on that if you're able to do that consistently. So the margins, the revenue is definitely there. You just got to make sure you know how to do it and advertise and market it to your customers so they know that this is a service that you offer and this is the premium that you charge. All right, so that's all I got for today's topic about digitizing. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to chime in below. What I'll do for the rest of this session, which we got about 10 minutes left here, I'll kind of go through a lot of these comments, answer any questions you guys have. It can be related to what I talked about Deco Summit, about the sales and promotions we have going on, or about any questions you have about digitizing. I'm happy to answer all sorts of questions about apparel decoration, and then we'll kind of do that for the last 10 to 15 minutes here. Yeah, Anderson Morgan says here, loss of time in most instances, pass outsource to along to customers and save time. Yeah, of course. If and that's why I said if time is a factor, especially when you're starting out, and time is a limiting factor, then yeah, that wouldn't make sense to learn all of that and do that in house because you're already doing all the embroidery if you're just a one man show, right? But if you're a company and you're actually going to scale your business, this could be a lucrative side of the business that probably takes very minimal effort. So it's just a matter of trade off of your time and the revenue. How many digitizing formats are there from Kenneth on YouTube? I don't know the number off the top of my head, but quite a lot, probably over 10 different digitizing formats. Our Chroma digitizing software has pretty much all the major formats all covered. So whatever machine you use, Chroma digitizing software is not only for Chroma. Chroma digitizing formats are not only for the Ricoma embroidery machines. It can also be for other machines as well. You just as long as you use Chroma and then you export the file in the digitizing format that your machine uses, you can then use that file. Okay, this is someone from Instagram. I opened Chroma last night to play around. Good first step. Also from Instagram here, does Ricoma teach digitizing? Yeah, so as I mentioned before, we do have classes on digitizing that you're able to attend from your customer portal. So if you have a Ricoma machine or you have Chroma, our digitizing software, you can actually you have access to our Ricoma customer portal. You can sign up for Chroma webinars that happen every single week. I think we have like 3 classes every single week, so you can definitely sign up for those. Some coffee powered home on Instagram or waiting on people. Yeah, so if when you wait on a third party, that's when it could get iffy, right? If they don't perform and to your expectations. I just got my Ricoma, still doing pre-training. Good. That's the first step. And then you take your live training, which then you'll become much more comfortable. Someone on Instagram says, my credit isn't good enough. I've been trying for a year. Yeah, if you're looking to finance a machine, you definitely need to have, good to solid credit. So work on your credit, build that up, and that can take 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, depending on your situation. But if you're looking to get financing, definitely you would need at least a credit that's able to be approved by the banks. But work on your credit, save up some money, and that can be your first step into a machine that can produce you money, right? Don't spend it on cars and other stuff that's not going to generate you revenue. Try to save up for an investment like a machine and a skill that you can utilize to generate additional cash flow for you. This guy says, I don't think he's getting Facebook Live notifications. This just shows you that I am. And if you have a question, feel free to ask. Let me see what other questions people have. there were some questions before, so I'll kind of go back to questions that were asked previously, especially when I was talking about Deco Summit. Um, let's see here. Can that ticket be upgraded from Warren Lewis? Yes, you can upgrade your ticket from general admission to VIP. Just contact your account coordinator or send us a question on send us an email. Uh, if you log in, if you have your Deco Summit ticket, there's a place that you can ask a question, and our team will be able to help you out with that upgrade. You obviously have to pay the difference. So Janelle Porter will be the one that's attending Deco Summit, but husband and best friend coming along for their vacation. Great. Brian Hickey, we got event tickets, room at hotel, and flight booked. Can't wait. Awesome. Albus asked, this is on YouTube, how much is the RI 1000? So we don't offer the RI 1000 anymore. We offer the new DTG that we have, which was part of our launch that I mentioned at the beginning of this live stream, is the Ricoma Vision DTG. All right. The brand is Vision, or the machine model name is Vision. The brand is Ricoma. And so we don't offer the RI 1000 model anymore. The Vision DTG is actually an upgraded much more upgraded and has a lot more features than the RI 1000. Rossi Perez asks, I want to know how to make applique. So we have plenty of videos on our YouTube channel showing you the applique process. So start from there. If you're looking to digitize applique, if you know for applique, we have webinars that show you how to do that. You just need to sign up. Temperley asks, when are you coming to my neck of the woods, Louisville, Kentucky? Um, for now, our Deco Summit and our events probably going to be in Miami, Florida for the time being. Here's a great question from Janelle. If digitizing a very large or intricate design, do you still charge a flat fee for the digitizing or do you charge hourly? I would charge hourly. If it's a really large, you can't possibly charge a flat fee. Um, I mean, you could charge a flat fee. The flat fee would just be very high, right? That it will be taken into account the time that you'll spend on digitizing that. So, um, yeah, I would charge based on the hours that you spent and the time and the intricacy of the design. If it's a very intricate design, sometimes it could be well over $100, $200, $300. I've personally spent on designs for trade shows. Sometimes we outsource a design to a digitizer simply because we don't have the time to digitize it in house for like a 300,000 stitch design, and that thing is going to cost us like $300. So it just depends on the time that it takes. Terry Vining says auto digitizing is what I can do, but as you know, not always a quality there. Yep, that's absolutely true. Auto digitizing is great for like some simple designs, but when it gets complex, it's just not good enough to auto digitize all the intricacies within a design. Kai Ann on YouTube says, "Yes, that's my issue. Learn to run the embroidery machine through my job. I didn't learn how to digitize." Yep, agreed. Arlene Pierre on Facebook. How can I sign up for the webinars on digitizing? You have to have access to your Ricoma customer portal. If you've ever purchased anything from Ricoma, you get an email for the Ricoma customer portal. And there it has everything, all your training videos, all your products, your product serial numbers, everything is in there. And so for signing up for the Chroma digitizing webinars, we have schedules and signups through customer portal. If you don't know what that is, you probably haven't accessed it. You want to contact our support team and get access to that. L White on YouTube asked, "Will Ricoma consider upgrading Chroma Lux to offer additional embroidery styles and designs?" Yeah, we're constantly upgrading and making upgrades to the digitizing software. So um, definitely, is, something that is probably in the pipeline. If I currently use PES files, what would I need to do to my files to be compatible with Ricoma? So just to be clear, Ricoma, Ricoma's machines, Ricoma's embroidery machines uses a DST format. All right, that's yeah, we use DST or DSB for DSB is more common. So those are the two formats that Ricoma machines use. If you have PES, that's another format and you would need to convert that to DST. Now, if you have a digitizing software, you can load your PES, convert it, one at a time, and be able to convert all that to DST files. Now, note because PES and DST are both exported file formats, and you've already exported your PES file, if you just convert from PES to DST, which is doable, if you just convert it using your digitizing software, some parts might be distorted or corrupted. Not all the time, but it could happen because you're essentially converting. Think of it like PDF, right? Like if you convert PDF to back to Word, you're going to have some formatting issues, So because PDF is an exported format and Word is more of a raw format where you can edit and things like that. So the best that you can do is if you have the raw file format, like if I don't know what it is, like the working file format of whatever software that you're using, the working file, and then you just export as DST that file. That will be the most ideal. But not everyone would have the working format, especially if you outsource your digitizing. Sometimes they only give you the exported format. They don't give you the working format. You should ask for it always. By the way, that's a tip that a lot of you should know. You should ask your digitizer if you're outsourcing it to make sure that they um, are sending you the actual working file format because then you can make edits to the working file. And if you have the working file and then you export into DSC, then it's a much more easier and less chance of corrupt file doing it that way. But you can also just convert PES to DST, but just know that there might be some distortions and some file intricacies or stitches that might be a little bit different. Meg says it's so time consuming to wait on someone else. I would really love to learn how to digitize in house. Yep. So I'll take that next step. Warren Lewis asks, "Can I do a live training if I never did it since my purchase?" Yeah, you can. I don't know if you've been live in person. If it's live in person, you have to, we only do those live in person at our headquarters here in Miami, Florida, or you can go to our office in Rancho Cucamonga in East LA in California. Otherwise, if it's someone going to you, there will be an additional charge. But if you're looking to do a live training, you might as well just go to Deco Summit. You get the live training there as well. So and probably more hands-on and in depth since it's like a 3 day event. Debbie Gallimore asks, I currently have different brand machine. I'm looking to buy a Ricoma machine. My question is, will I be able to use my Mighty Hoops with it? I have a lot of Mighty Hoops. Great question, and one that I get asked quite frequently. So the answer is yes and no. You could use your Mighty Hoops with the Ricoma machine, provided that um, you buy the different brackets. Like so this is a mighty more of a Mighty Hoop question. Um, I'm not really sure if with the Mighty Hoops, you know how you have the square hoop or the round hoop, and then you have these brackets on the side where you can then put into your machine, right? So those brackets determine the length of and different machines have different sizes of those brackets. So the answer is if Ricoma size brackets and then attach them to your existing Mighty Hoops, then the answer is yes. You could then do that and use it with our machine. If the answer to that is no, then you can't because most likely the dimensions of your bracket on your Mighty Hoops is not going to fit on our machine. And that's simply a Mighty Hoops limitation. But I would check with them, and I think that many of their brackets are detachable, so you can detach the brackets, attach on new brackets, and use those particular sets of Mighty Hoops for the Ricoma machine that you're looking to purchase. Danielle Smith asks, "Can you take hands-on training class every day at the summit if you're a VIP? You are limited to two classes. You're limited to two classes as a VIP. So two classes, one class will last about 3 hours. So for about half the day, and then there's another afternoon session, and then another set of classes on the second day. So there's only 2 days of hands-on training classes, not three. The first day is speakers only, speakers and seminars, and so you can take it every day for the last 2 days. You can take one class the second day, one class the third day. So that would be every day, but you're limited to two classes. Vanessa Landry Walton, my embroidery machine was delivered on June 5th. I'm excited, but still going through the video training. Great. Get through that so you can schedule your live training with one of our instructors. Alicia M says, how early do you all announce the date for Deco Summit? I missed last year, and I'm just hearing about the dates for this year. Do Ricoma buyers get any type of notification? Yeah, if you're on, if you're a Ricoma buyer, you're probably on our email list, and unless you've unsubscribed or have turned notifications off, you will get that. So we've been sending plenty of emails out about Deco Summit. It's on our social media as well. It's on Instagram. So if you follow us everywhere, you would have heard about the Deco Summit info. We launched it probably in March, so it's been about 3 4 months now. So it's gonna coming up in about 2.5 months. So still not too late. You still have your discounted tickets until the end of this month, and like I said, by the end of this week, you get an additional 10% off using the code DECO10. So take advantage of that if you're actually thinking about going. Coffee Power Home says, found y'all on YouTube. Nice place you got here. Thank you so much. He also asked, do you have any accessories for embroidering on shoes? Yes, we do. It's called the robot frame. It's basically a clamp, manual clamp that lets you clamp the side of the shoe, in place, and you can embroider it. You can find that on shop.recoma.com, and they are 20% off between now and Friday. Margin Line says Arizona kind of far from Florida. So is California, probably farther, but we got plenty of people coming from California as well for Deco Summit. So actually, in fact, last year we had one person come from Canada. So pretty sure that's farther than Arizona. So it just depends on how how much do you really want to network and attend this event and kind of be immersed in the apparel decoration world. But we have this every year, but every year is a little bit different. Every year it gets bigger, and you never know the type of people that you'll meet and learn from. Janelle Porter also says, probably in response to Tina Johnson's comment, I have not regretted the upgrade. This is talking about upgrading Chroma, even though it added to the total cost. When I took this plunge, it was with the intention of building a business to replace the loss of income that I am experiencing from an unexpected early retirement. Well, that's definitely a step in the right direction, especially with digitizing. It can add to that source of income. What do I need to get the machine? I need down payment. I need credit, or what do I need? If you get fully approved, there's no need for any down payment. You definitely do need credit. So if you have solid credit, you should get partial or at least full or at least partial approval. That's what you would need. There's plenty of people. We do deals every day where people don't have to put a single dollar down because they get fully approved. Is Deco Summit held in Miami every year? Yes, the answer is yes, until further notice. Janelle Porter asks, "Are you hiring cheerleaders to promote Ricoma?" You should definitely speak with our marketing team if you already have a Ricoma machine. Looking, we have this ambassador program that might be a good fit for you. So marketing can make a note, reach out. Free will. Where do I apply? You need to contact one of our sales reps. They will send you the application. I don't know if you're already in touch with one. Um, if not, please go to the link that our team has put in the comment section. Um, if we can pin that comment again or post that comment again in the comment section, and give them a link for them to contact our team. And someone will call you, understand what your needs are, what machine you're looking for, and then they'll send you a digital application via DocuSign that you can fill out on your phone or on your computer, and then sign it electronically, and then we can process it for an instant approval. Is Deco Summit only for existing customers? No, it is not. You don't have to be a Ricoma customer to attend Deco Summit. Although a lot of the machines that are showcased are Ricoma products, we've also had in the past, every single year we have people that doesn't have a Ricoma machine and are just looking to understand more about the industry, learning about digitizing, learning about pricing, learning about marketing, learning about how to different techniques, and then just seeing what's possible and seeing what's out there without having a Ricoma machine necessarily can give them ideas as to whether this is something that they want to get into. Also, by showing kind of how the machine works and everything, they are kind of evaluating also whether they want to purchase one particular machine versus another to see how it fits their needs. So definitely, you don't have to have a Ricoma machine to attend. Um, most people that attend do have a Ricoma product of some sort, but not everyone has an embroidery machine. Some people have printers, some people have heat presses, some people have vinyl cutters. It doesn't matter. this is an apparel decoration conference overall, and the concepts being taught can be applied whether or not you have a Ricoma product or not. How can I ask a question? You just asked one. So just type into the comments below, and we can see those there. Whitfield Way from YouTube. Buying a Ricoma was the best decision I've made. I'm trying to make it to Deco this year. Awesome. Great to hear that. And happy, super happy that you are happy with your decision. And, we strive towards, making this type of comment a reality for every customer that we have. Um, this is what we strive for day in and day out. So thank you for that kind comment, Whitfield Way. Felicia M, I have the SWD 1501, but there are not many videos out there for troubleshooting this machine. Which machine that's close to mine that I can rely on when searching for a minor problem to fix? So we don't usually post a lot of troubleshooting videos online, because again, it's very specific to what type of machine you have. It's not really content that's applicable to, like, more wide variety of people, given it's machine specific. So when you have something of troubleshooting that you need to, small problem that you need to fix, contact our support team. That's what they're there for, and be able to ask them. And they have plenty of videos that they can send you once they understand your problem, to send you to be able to fix whatever problem you have. Linda Russell says Ricoma has changed our lives. It is a fantastic company. Thank you so much, Linda. And Linda has been a long time customer of ours, for probably what, 5 6 years now that we've known each other. So super happy to hear that. And she has, I think, two or three machines of ours. Um, and so the level of support that Linda, has always given, and she's um, attended several Deco summits in the past. So thank you for those kind words, Linda, and we're glad to be a part of that. Yeah, and as I suspected, over 6 years, SWD and the MT. Awesome. All right, last couple of questions before we wrap things up here. Martha, how can I order embroidery machine parts? You can order that if it's some simple parts. We have those online at shop.ricoma.com under parts. You can just order it and check out. If it's more complex, electronics or whatever else that you would need, contact our support team. And go to ricoma.com/support, submit a ticket, and parts department will reach out to you. Okay. All right. I think those are all the questions that I got. One last one. I guess a two part comment and question from Terry. Hopefully, getting my new machine soon. Mine destroyed by trees. So sorry to hear that, Terry. But hope everything was okay. And nobody was hurt. And then follow up there. So do I have to do the training on new machines since it's the same machine? I mean, you technically don't have to if you already it's the same machine and then you already know how to use it. But if you do need it, it's there for you. All right. Okay, so I think that's all I got for today. Just to wrap up some of the sales we have going on, as I mentioned, we kicked off our July 4th Independence Day sale last week, and it's been going strong. You got a week left till this Friday. One of the biggest, if not, it's actually, by far the biggest sale we are having this year to date. And because we've literally slashed prices on across the board on a lot of our uh, different types of machines, including embroidery machines, including um, DTF printers, including white toner transfer printers, all across the board. So the biggest sales that we have, the biggest sale that we have this year. So for the embroidery, you can get $120 per month with 0% financing. So super low monthly payment to get started for qualifying applicants. You can, again, to get an application, simply fill out that form on that landing page. Our team will put the link in the description below. On each platform, you can go there, fill out the form, and then one of our reps will contact you, and then we'll kind of understand what you're looking for, get you an application, and then as soon as you fill it out, we literally punch in the numbers and get you an instant approval. Like it literally takes less than 10 seconds for us to get a response. So we'll know instantly and right away whether you are approved for the 0%. And along with the 0% financing, you also get free shipping, which will help you save an extra, $800 to $1,500, depending on what machine you get. The bigger machine you purchase, the bigger discount you get on free shipping. Right, shipping a 2 or 3 head machine can easily cost over $1,500 to $2,000, and you save up to $1,500 on the free shipping. So that's going to be a huge amount of savings there. And we talked a lot about digitizing today. So with Chroma, you do get a free upgrade to Chroma Plus. You get only Chroma Inspire with your package. But if you get a commercial single head machine, meaning an MT 1501, a TC 1501, any of the 15 or 20 needle single head machines, you get a free upgrade to Chroma Plus, which is the next level of Chroma digitizing software. And if you get a multi-head embroidery machine, you get free upgrade to Chroma Lux, which is the highest tier of digitizing software that gives you all the capabilities that you need to do 3D puff, applique, a variety of different digitizing. All right. And whichever Chroma tier you have, you can, if you're a Ricoma customer, which you are, if you have Chroma digitizing software, you can go to your customer portal, sign up for Chroma webinars, and learn about different aspects of Chroma, how to use it, do different projects, along with your trainer every single week, 3 times a week, and you can sign up for different topics. All right, that's unlimited. As long as you're a Ricoma customer, we host that every single week, and like I said, over 100 people attend every single week in these different sessions. Okay, so that's on the embroidery side. Then we have this white toner transfer printer. We do have that on sale as well. 0% financing as low as $99 per month on the starter bundle. And for the premium bundle, it's $115 per month on this white toner transfer printer. If you don't know what a white toner transfer printer is, it basically prints out on a sheet of transparent paper, and then you use it. You use an adhesive paper, heat that together. It's a two-step heat transfer process, and then you can transfer that onto the finished design onto a substrate like your T-shirt, hats, mugs, using hard surface paper, pillows, etc. Right? It's really as long as you can fit the item under a heat press, you can transfer it. And it prints full color designs, so you don't have to worry about weeding and anything like that. There's no weeding, unlike heat transfer vinyl. Um, Although heat transfer vinyl is much more entry level, it's lower budget, but no weeding needed. It's toner based, so very low maintenance. There's no ink; it's all toner. It's kind of like your laser printer at home, right, in your office. And you can comes with the RIP software as well, so you can manipulate your design and transfer the ripped design into the machine and be able to print it. All right, all of that comes with it. The heat press comes with it. Um, Transfer paper comes with it, uh, and the CMYK and W toner, which is white toner, all comes with it, and everything you need to get started. The premium bundle gets you a bigger and better heat press, gets you some Teflon paper that you'll need for heat transfer, and it gives you some legal size paper, so it's actually larger than the 8.5 by 11 for you to print larger designs. So and also you get an extended warranty. That's probably every package includes free training with every machine, up to 18 months of limited warranty, and unlimited lifetime technical support. So 18 months of warranty goes with your premium bundle. For the essentials bundle, you only get 12 months of warranty. All right. So for an extra 6 months warranty and a peace of mind for $16 extra per month, I think it's well worth it, along with all the other perks that I mentioned. All right. On DTF, we do have the Revel DTF printer, Revel 2402, Ricoma's DTF printer, and you get that for as low as 277 per month plus 0% financing and a small down payment. But you can finance up to $20,000 with 0%. The machine is just under it's just under 25, $26,000. So we've cut the prices quite a bit from before. And so take advantage of that. If you're looking to get into roll-to-roll DTF, you can print easily over 100 transfers under an hour and be able to really maximize your production. Print these full color designs as well. So very versatile, and then you can transfer that onto a variety of substrates. No hard surfaces though, but you can transfer onto any soft surface, polyester, like this tablecloth here, polyester, cotton poly blends, denim. It doesn't matter. Any soft clothing, you can transfer that onto those surfaces. Okay, super great for starting a printing business for the DTF. And then along with that, as I mentioned, our DTG printer, the Ricoma Vision DTG. That's a new product that we've just launched last week, and that one's going for 246 per month, so slightly less than the DTF printer. That one is just under $18,000 with 0% financing, 72 months. And you get flat key press, free shipping, free training, lifetime support. Just everything else you get with Ricoma's bundle, you get with the DTG printer as well. Um, and you get all the supplies you need to get started. Inks, you get the Teflon paper. If you get the premium bundle, you also get the Ricoma Sonic Jet pre-treatment machine. So rather than spraying it with the Wagner spray gun on the pre-treatment, you get a pre-treatment machine. As you see there on the second line there, premium bundle upgrade, Sonic Jet pre-treatment machine from Ricoma. You can get that included in your premium bundle. And the premium bundle, I believe, is what is it, 277? Um, yeah, 297 per month with 0% financing plus free shipping, which can save you, 800 to $1,000 on just the free shipping itself. But for about a $50 difference per month, you can get a pre-treatment machine plus a lot of the other perks as we mentioned. Better heat press, you get uh, you get some more premium pre-treatment liquid, and you also get the DT starter kit. I forgot to mention that. So these printers, they can also do direct to transfer film. Um, so direct to film. Sorry. So you can just kind of a simple switch in your RIP software, which we provide at Ricoma along with your purchase. Simple setting switch in your RIP software that we provide. You can change from direct to garment printing directly onto the garment, to printing on film. So we give you a, DTF starter kit that you can have film. You'll have the powder. Um, and all the other supplies that you need. You get 100 film sheets, you get DTF powder, you get like a funnel and powder bottle, and powder bottle and a DTF starter kit. So you can choose to do DTF with your DDG machine as well. It's like almost like two machines in one. The difference between, and I get this question asked a lot, it's like, oh, why would I get the DTF printer if the DTG can also do DTF? So the major difference is that DTG is like a more of a desktop machine, right? It's smaller in nature, and it can fit within the table of the size. And what you're doing is, with printing DTF on that, you're printing like one sheet at a time. But with the large format roll to roll DTF that we mentioned, for 277 per month with the down payment right around $25,000. That one, it's a continuous roll. So you just print, 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 and then as long as it prints, it's like shaking the powder by itself. It's curing it by itself. If there's a dryer, and then it rolls the finished design into this roll for you to then cut later when it's all finished. So the production process is much more automated versus printing one sheet at a time, shaking the powder manually, and doing all that with the DTG printer. So it's more the DTG, the DTF feature on the DTG printer is more helpful for like smaller runs, one-off orders that you can use transfer film to transfer your design rather than printing it directly onto the garment. But if you're looking to do large-scale production, you have hundreds of sheets of volume. It's going to be unbeatable in terms of the speed and capacity of a roll-to-roll DTF printer. All right. So that's all I got for today. We also got the last two things. Shop.ricoma.com. We got a sale there, up to 40% off of select heat presses. Just go to the sales tab. You can see, 20% off of Chroma, 20% off of 8-in-1 device, up to 40% off of heat presses, 10% off of vinyl cutters and sewing machines, which we've sold a lot of sewing machines this week just because of the sale. And so a lot of the accessories are 20% off as well. Just take advantage. And I know someone mentioned embroidery on shoes. If you look on the right there, the manual robot frame there, if we kind of circle that, scroll down, manual robot frame right over there. Yep, manual robot frame. You can clamp and embroider difficult to hoop items like shoes, purses, bags, and more with the robot robot frame. Normally $7.99, 20% off is $6.39 for from now till Friday. So someone that was looking at embroidery on shoes, this will be the tool to use to get that. All right. Um, and then Deco Summit, we talked extensively about that. Use the code DECO10 between now and Friday. We have a flash sale, DECO10, on DecoSummit.com. You can get 10% off of the already discounted ticket prices. And with that said, and you can use that for general admission or VIP tickets, by the way. So it's 10% across, 10% off across the board on those tickets on DecoSummit.com. Just use the code DECO10. It'll only be valid from now till Friday. Okay. And last but not least, we will announce the winner, which is also the Deco Summit. One lucky winner for Deco Summit's general admission ticket. So let's see here. I'm just getting the notification for who's going to be the winner. So the winner, if you guys have stuck around all the way till now, thank you for that. The winner of the Deco Summit general admission ticket to this year's Deco Summit, happening in Miami, Florida, September 28th to the 30th, is going to be Southern Girl Meg from YouTube. All right, Southern Girl Meg from YouTube. You're going to be the winner of our Deco Summit ticket. Are you there? Thanks. Is that Meg? You? Please comment below. So we okay. There we go. Yeah, it is her. All right. So, all right, Meg. Congrats to you for winning the Deco Summit General Mission ticket. I hope you put it to good use. Bring along a friend if you want, and add a ticket or upgrade your ticket. You can feel free to do that, or use your existing ticket and come to Deco Summit this year. Learn a lot, network with other people, and have a really immersive experience. Through this 3-day conference. All right, September 28th to the 30th, happening in Miami, Florida, at the Hilton Hotel next to the airport. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys there. I will be there, obviously, and our staff will be there as well. So thank you so much. I hope you guys learned a lot about digitizing and about some of the reasons why to do digitizing in house. Um, I hope many of you will consider that after hearing today's live stream. And thank you all for joining. I hope you kind of found this information helpful. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social channels down there below, um, on YouTube at Ricoma TV, and then on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Ricoma HQ. Make sure you follow us, and we keep up to date, with a lot of things. So any announcements, any new things happening, it's going to be through these channels. So make sure you are subscribed. If you are joining us on YouTube, which many of you are, make sure that you hit the like button at the bottom of the video and give this video a thumbs up. So it really helps out with the algorithm and pushes this content out to more people who might find it helpful. If you're not already subscribed to YouTube, make sure you do, especially if you're joining on YouTube. Just simply click that subscribe button and keep up to date with the latest videos. We post videos every single week on YouTube on tutorials and other things happening, and on Instagram we post every single week. Every single day, for that matter, on different things happening throughout the company, throughout the promotions, and anything else showcasing customers' work. And sometimes we even do giveaways on Instagram through Instagram stories. So if you're not following us there and you want to be part of the giveaway, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Ricoma HQ. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. And until next month, thank you.